Welcome to the Skeena Beat. It is the 23rd of May, 2013, and we are coming at you live on bvocal.com. And we've got a great show for you today with This Day in History, Weird Fact of the Day, Email and Tweets. And if you are joining us on bvocal for our live broadcast, there will be a chance to have your questions answered live. And please remember that if you are streaming or listening to a podcast of the show, to send us your emails. We want to hear emails, we want to hear tweets, send us your questions if you have any. You can send us emails to theskeenabeat@gmail.com, or you can send us a tweet at theskeenabeat. Also a reminder that we are now available on iTunes. Simply search on iTunes The Skeena Beat, one word, and you will find us there. You can subscribe and get our podcast automatically downloaded to your mobile device. Now it's time for This Day in History. On this day in 1618, the 30 Years' War began when three opponents of the Reformation were thrown out of a window. On this day in 1827, the first nursery school in the U.S. was established in New York. On this day in 1915, Italy joined the Allies as they declared war on Austria-Hungary. On this day in 1981, gunmen seized control of the central bank in Barcelona and took 200 hostages. On this day in 1949, the Republic of West Germany was established. On this day in 1960, Israel announced the capture of Nazi Adolf Eichmann in Argentina. On this day in 1873, Canada's Northwest Mounted Police Force was established. They would later change their name to the current Royal Canadian Mounted Police in 1920. And finally, on this day in 1701, Captain William Kidd was hung after being convicted of murder and piracy. And that's it for this day in history. Up next, Weird Fact of the Day. I'm sure that at some time you have heard the famous Yahoo Yodel. I won't attempt it here, but the famous Yahoo Yodel was made by Wiley Gustafson in 1996. He was paid a one-time sum of $590 US. However, in 2002, he sued Yahoo. Yahoo settled out of court for an undisclosed amount. And that is our weird fact of the day. Now it's time to throw it over to some emails and tweets. And here at the Skeena Beat, we love it when you send in emails, we love it when you send in tweets, we love it when you send in pictures even. We post them on our blog. That's theskeenabeat.blogspot.com. Come by, take a look when you're out surfing the net. We got some cool stuff on there, and you can join in. So, emails and tweets now. Our first one here is from Brock in Santa Fe. And Brock says, I've been seeing this girl for a few months. She's told me she loves me, but I don't love her. Another girl, an old friend, just broke up with her boyfriend. She says she wants to date me. What should I do? Well, Brock, I think you've basically answered your own question. If you don't love the girl you're with, what's the point in being in a relationship that there is no future to? You've already said you don't love her. She might feel differently right now, but the point is that you should, if you don't love her, it's unfair to her, and it's also unfair to yourself to keep being in a relationship that you know is a lie. So the best thing to do would be to break up. Then if you want to date this other friend of yours, go ahead. That would be my advice. So good luck to you and whatever you decide to do. Our next email is from Kelly in Glendale, California. And Kelly writes, my best friend out of the blue has stopped talking to me. Now she's telling all my other friends not to talk to me. What can I do? Well, Kelly, to be brutally honest, this girl does not sound like she was your friend to begin with. She sounds more like a bully. That's the pattern you've described. And if your other friends are listening to her, then obviously they are not true friends. So what I would suggest would be to put this girl and any friends who go along with her, put them behind you, go out, make some new friends, ones that are actually friends that'll stick by you. So good luck, Kelly. Our next email is from Ruth in Columbus, Ohio. And Ruth writes, my 5-year-old son goes to bed at 7 p.m. and gets up between 4:30 and 5 a.m. every day. How can I get him to sleep in a few more hours? Okay, Ruth, well, this one is very simple. If he goes to bed at 7 and gets up around 5 every day, then putting him to bed at, say, 9, then he would get up at 7. You see, if he sleeps the same amount of time, 9 to 9.5 hours, all you have to do is add a couple hours if you want him to sleep in a couple hours. So good luck to you, Ruth. I hope that helps you with your problem. And that's it for emails and tweets for today. If you do have a question for us, please send us an email to theskeenabeat@gmail.com or send us a tweet at theskeenabeat. And also remember that questions and abbreviated versions of the answers will be posted on our blog. That's the skeenabeat.blogspot.com. Send us your emails and tweets. We want them. We want to share them. Send them. Well, this was the part of the show we have designated for live Q&A. But looking at our screens here, it is not to be today. So if you are listening to this as a podcast, please remember, send us your emails, send us your tweets. We want them, so send them. And a reminder to you out there that you can find out when our next episode is going to be broadcast live on BeVocal. That information is posted on our blog, theskeenabeat.blogspot.com. And you can also screen past episodes on our blog. You can download podcasts there as well. You can also download our podcast on iTunes, on Spreaker, on SoundCloud. You can stream us on YouTube, on Buzzsprout. So we're out there. We're all over the place. You can find us. You can listen to us. Just search the Skeena Beat, and we'll be there. Well, that's it for the Skeena Beat today. This is your host, Skeena, saying you only live once, so don't waste it. Enjoy it. So until next time, everyone, have a great day, and goodbye.